Maybe my mouse was a little stupid. There we go. Now it says recording. That looks good. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I got my lighting. Okay. So that's pretty good. All right. Hey, everybody. What is going on? Becky Lewis here from ReccaLewisCoaching.com. We are sitting here today with Pasha. She is the first female to hit Dan Henry's 10K Club. We're talking about funnels and ads for entrepreneurs. Pasha, how are you? It's awesome to have you. What's up?
Hey, thanks for having me. This is awesome. I appreciate you asking me to do this. I can't wait to tell my story.
Woohoo! I can't wait. We can't wait to hear your story. That's so phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. $10,000 a month with this course that we're talking about, funnels and ads for entrepreneurs. So killer. I just it's unbelievable. Like totally awesome. Very cool. You guys are like in for a treat. This is cool. Man, wow. Very awesome. So what's your background? Like, you've been online for a while, I think. And, you look at your Facebook page and you're like, you've been doing stuff. And I look at your whiteboards behind you. That alone, guys, tells the story. Like, look at her background, her whiteboards. Like, that is like a successful, like, kick-ass online entrepreneur right there. Like, how did you get started?
It just keeps my ADD in check.
Oh, I love it. That's awesome.
There's a whole lot of ADD on that one.
That's okay.
But anyway, how did I get started? Actually, I haven't really been online marketing as long as most people think. I started, how long has it been? Actually, it has been a little long now, hasn't it?
Okay.
4 years.
Okay.
But you can actually look on my Facebook page and you'll actually see when I started.
Okay. All right.
It's been about 4 years, and how I actually got started was I was in insurance offline.
Okay.
For a while.
Okay.
And I was really good at getting referrals and really building a good insurance business.
Okay.
But then Obamacare happened, and it wasn't so much that it was Obamacare. It was how all of the states, I was living in Georgia at the time,
Okay.
how they reacted to Obamacare. They
Okay.
actually made different regulations where if an insurance company didn't pay you or whatever, that the insurance agent had to now go to the federal government instead of going to the where we usually go to the state. They just wouldn't handle it. So that whole year, I should have been getting, now I should probably still be getting around $20K a month of residual off of what I did then, and I got nothing. Yeah, I got nothing. And I was just like, that's a lot of work for nothing. So,
yeah.
I remember growing up, and my mother was the Mary Kay lady. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I knew, insurance, network marketing, it's really the same thing. Only, insurance, you pay for stuff, and a lot of times you don't ever get the benefit of it. Right. So I started network marketing, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try this online thing.
Okay.
All right. And what I did was I followed a whole lot of people who looked like they had success.
Okay.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
And I started learning from them. And when I saw someone that I could tell knew exactly what they were doing, I was in their team.
Makes sense.
Because they train their team, right?
Right.
So if you want to learn from them, join their team, right?
Right.
So my whole thing is I'll spend money to learn from somebody. If I can see you can teach me, I'm gonna spend money.
Right.
From you.
That's kind of smart. You know what I mean? Listen to that, guys. Like, that's kind of smart right there. That's like a golden nugget. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Exactly. And doing with network marketing, it was easier because I didn't have to spend a whole lot of money. All I had to do was join their program, which most of them were like $30 a month.
Right.
Okay. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
So I actually learned from a lot of different people. A lot of different ways to get free traffic using social media. And that's how I started. I started off with free traffic.
Nice.
The thing about free traffic, though, is it takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, free traffic, to me, you are going to get the highest conversion rates.
Okay.
Because of the work you have to do, because you have to cultivate relationships. And if you're going to cultivate relationships, of course, people are going to convert at a higher rate. But it is a lot of work. All right?
It is.
And it's also a lot of drama because you're dealing with a lot of people and their problems. And yeah, that got to be a bit overwhelming.
Right. That's overwhelming. I understand.
Exactly. So I said, you know what? I want to find something where I can have a high conversion rate. I'm actually helping people, and I'm not getting overwhelmed by the
That
drama. Okay.
makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
So, I got. I'm gonna plug in Russell Brunson here. I
Oh,
got
he's awesome.
the book .com Secrets. All right. And
Yes.
it like totally changed my world. And
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
oh, yes. Because it was kind of how I already market, but it was done in a way where I didn't have to deal with the drama. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my goodness, this is great, you know?
Yep.
One of the things that Russell Brunson teaches, which is what I was already doing, I didn't know it,
Uh-huh.
was going to find what's working,
Uh-huh.
purchasing what they do, right?
Right?
And modeling yourself after it. And that's all I ever did with the network marketing people.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I became so successful with that. So I said, this is perfect. This is already what I do. So I
Right.
started funnel hacking. I actually was able at that time to build a course with another partner. And I was able to bring in over $30,000 the first year of using Russell Brunson's method and ClickFunnels. All right.
Yeah.
But how I was doing it, I still had to do work because I didn't know how to convert those sales on autopilot. I knew how to bring them to me, and I knew that if I talked to them, I was closing 90% of them.
That's awesome.
I had funnels where I brought in people, and then they did a application process, and I call them and I close them, and I literally was closing everybody.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's phenomenal. Yep.
You still got to take that time to pick up the phone, and you still have a little bit of drama.
Yes. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Well, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? I see this is working. I see I'm able to sustain my life by doing this. So,
right.
But I know that there's another way because I see other people out here who aren't picking up the phone at all, and they're making millions.
Right.
So how are they doing it?
Right.
You know? Now, so one of the other things that Russell discusses, which I actually, what do you call that? Re-engineered for myself. It discusses going into groups and giving value, right? And that way people start to resonate with you because you're actually giving them value. But what I did was I said, you know what? If Russell teaches that and he has a huge following, then that means that he has a following of entrepreneurs who have what I need that are going to be posting in groups. So I stayed in all of the entrepreneur groups, especially Russell's group, waiting until I saw someone who was doing exactly what I wanted so that I could pay them. All right.
Wow. Yeah.
That's how I found Dan.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I was just in the group and I was just like, and Dan popped in there and he was just like, I think it was the first time, it was 1 week he had made like 30,000 off of his course. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. And then the next week it was like another 30,000 and then it jumped to 100,000. And then the next week it was like 100,000. I was like, okay, funnel hacking him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I remember watching his course flip over, live on a Facebook Live or whatever, watching him in his Stripe account as he was hitting 700 grand. Do you remember that? 800 grand.
Yes.
And million, guys, if you're watching this and you have not watched his webinar yet, that's what we're talking about. You'll have a chance. Maybe there's a button below already. You will have a chance to watch it and pick up his course, but we watched it in real time. You flip over to $1 million with this course that we're talking about that you're going to have the chance to watch and learn from right now. So, yeah.
Exactly. And it was when he hit 500,000, I said, something's got to be done here.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. I mean,
what I did was I changed. It was funny because when I funnel hacked him, what I had done with my course and we had done with his course was so similar. There were just key things that I had not done. And when I changed it, I literally turned on the funnel and that first week I made 17 grand.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. The first week it was, within the first hour, it was 4,000.
Wow. Wow.
I think it was 10 grand the first week. And then what I did was because because I didn't get his Dan's course by the end of the enrollment period, and he had closed enrollment, so I couldn't purchase it. So what I did was I was like, crap, how can I get on this? So I was like, maybe this is a cookie. So I went through the webinar again. Before I got to the webinar, I saw where he had added the Pixel Hero. So I purchased that.
Nice.
I used it, and that's when, like, literally within that next week of me doing the retargeting ads, because apparently I didn't know how to do that before. I thought I did, but I didn't.
Right.
The retargeting ads that first week I did 17,000. All right, so already within 2 weeks, the first week is just a funnel hack. I've already made 10 grand. Then the second week after doing Pixel Hero, I made 17 grand. So you already know I was buying that course when he opened it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, just to say thank you. Like, I have to buy it to say thank you. He already made me 27 grand. Like, I gotta buy it just to say thank you.
Absolutely. You're like, can I buy it 5 times? Can I buy like 5 copies of your course? You know?
Exactly. So then when I got the course and I saw how amazing it was, and like the market research, like I did market research, but not like that.
Yeah.
And that just, everything just elevated my game. And then I started getting ad agency clients. That way I could just test different things out without using my money.
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely right.
And then you get results from all of them, and now you can go out and get more clients. So I'm super happy. Number one, that I was in that group, that I didn't have what most people have. Most people have what I call a selfish mind, because they're so into me. What do I post on Facebook and y'all come and you comment? How many comments did I get? You know what I'm saying? How many opt-ins did I get?
Right.
Whereas if you have an unselfish mind and you're saying, well, who else out here is doing that, and how can I get that information from them? Not for free. I'm just trying to find who's doing amazing things.
Right.
If you start changing your viewpoint from me to I need to find other people who are doing amazing things, then those amazing things will come to you. And it did.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, it's just like, I don't even know. I mean, your mindset, your whole outlook on, you know, how you're running your business, and like, just the fact that so many people don't get this. Like, you need to learn. You have to have that hunger to learn from people who are already doing it, and go after, and like, you know, just learn from them, and scoop up what you can, like whatever you can, as much as you can, absorb it, and like make it a part of your DNA, you know. And so many people don't, like, because we think we know it all, or we just think, I don't know, you get to a point you feel like you've arrived. You know, I was there like a long time ago. I mean, I got plenty of room to continue growing, but like, you go to college and you're in your career and you think you kind of think you've arrived, and like, no, you've never arrived. There's so much more to do and grow and to be and to learn. I mean, do you want to make an impact? Do you want to have a real make a real difference, or not, you know, help people or not? I mean, not just getting out of your job and whatever, you know, you've got to have that hunger to learn and grow for the sake of getting better, for the sake of being able to actually make an impact. And because learning is fun after a while, you know, I mean, if you're learning the right things, you know.
Exactly. If you're learning the right things, because there's a lot of horrible information out there.
Right. There is.
Unfortunately, most people, they get stuck on the fact that they got horrible information, and they think that everything out there is horrible. But here's my viewpoint on that, okay?
Yep.
Majority of the stuff out there is horrible.
Right.
Understand that. Understand it and sift through it till you can find the treasure.
But
you have to do that work to do the sifting. Yeah, I spend lots of money on stuff that I thought looked good, and it wasn't good. But I learned something from that. I learned, okay, well, when it looks like this, then I need to ask this question. After seeing the training, okay, I need to ask this question to make sure. So each time, even if you find a horrible course and you're like, I didn't get anything out of it, learn from it. Learn from it, you don't buy another one like that.
Yeah. Amen. You know what I mean? Amen. I mean, it's such great advice, you know, and that was one of the questions I was going to ask, you know, and maybe we'll talk about it now, but how is Dan's course different from those other courses that you bought, that you looked at and you thought maybe they're good, maybe, you know, you bought them and they weren't as good? You know, what makes Dan and his course different from your experience? Because, I mean, you've got a wealth of experience, you know, so far.
He actually knows what he's doing. Especially since I have been around the network marketing and internet marketing worlds.
Mhm.
I see that there are a lot of people that jump on and they see that it's so easy to create a course. So what they do is they will usually go out, buy a course, and then they mimic that course, but
Mhm.
they've never done it.
Right.
Okay? So they can't really teach you anything. They
Right.
can't. If you have a question, they can't answer it. Instead of trying to answer it, they get mad or whatever and
Yeah.
bad. Like that's actually, look, guys, that you're watching this. Like if you deal with somebody that's like that, that when you ask them a question about their course, like, and it's a legitimate question, not you being, you know, you can be crazy too when you ask.
Right. Right.
But if it's a legitimate question and they literally cannot answer it and they start bashing you, run. They
Yeah.
don't know what they're doing.
Right. Right.
All right.
Right.
Then the difference between Dan is you can ask him a question and he's going to answer it and he knows what he's doing. You can tell that he's actually done it.
Yeah.
And the reason that you can tell is because his stuff works.
Yeah.
Too many people
Yeah.
who are having success for you to think that his stuff doesn't work. And I haven't been through many courses where that are broken down the way that he does.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, man, just over this last year, I bought a bunch of courses, and Dan's was one of them, and I found the same thing. And some of the courses I've purchased have been good, but nothing like Dan's. I mean, it just stands out. It's just like head and shoulders above. Yeah, the results are amazing. So that people are getting what and you can tell because of the way he's got that conviction, and I think that's what. And this is another. You've kind of already answered it, but he just has that conviction that can only come from experience, where he's so confident and he just like hits you. You guys will see when you watch it if you haven't watched the webinar, already, and you'll see how much he teaches you just on the webinar. But that conviction comes through because there's no doubt in his mind because he has done it. There's no shadiness. There's no, oh, he's trying to make it sound better or inflate something. It's just not there. I mean, yeah. So that's awesome. That's totally awesome. But all right, so we've got your backstory. We know how you found Dan. Man, okay, jeez, gosh, I guess I mean, you hit it already. Just kind of funnel hacking his course, and like you said, you made the 10 grand, and then like the 17 just using retargeting strategies. If you guys are watching this, you've been around the block a while, you know what retargeting is. But how did you actually get that shirt, Dan's 10K shirt, right? You're the first woman in his group to do it. That is so, so awesome. How did you do it with the ad clients, the agency clients and everything, right? I mean, putting those guys together and just boom. I mean, it sounds like they came pretty quick, but how'd you get there?
Actually, my 10K wasn't from agency clients. It was from my course.
It was from a course then. Okay. And that counts too. Okay. So right then that was the first week. Right?
Yeah, even though I didn't submit for 3 months.
Yeah. Tell me that story, because that's like overachiever all over it, guys. Like she hit 10K, she qualified for the shirt like in a week, and she's like, okay, no, she did it for another 3 months straight. She didn't just hit it once. Oh, she got lucky and whatever. Everything just fell into place. No, she duplicated results again and again and again. And now you're probably like way beyond that now, but I mean, like, tell me that story again.
I have not dipped below 10,000.
I'm sure. You're probably, yeah.
But I thought it was really cool because with the course that I had made 30,000 the year before, where I had to call people.
Right.
So I have, let's see, we've already done well over 200,000 this year.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many months are left?
Yeah. How many months?
And I didn't have to pick up the phone. I haven't talked to these people.
Guys, how would you pay attention, right? I mean, how would you like to make this kind of money without having to pick up the phone? Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's how I did it. I really hit the 10K club before I joined the course. I thought that it was the rule, that, you had to show that you were doing 10K consecutively every single month. And right. I didn't know that you could do it with a course first, because I don't know if you checked the student group, but you'll see a message in there for me from like February. It was like my second month in. I was like, do you get a 10K shirt for a course?
Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah.
So then
Yeah.
I found out, yes, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I waited 3 whole months to show that I had actually hit over 10K consecutively for 3 months. And then I requested my shirt. And the shirt's so soft. I should have worn it.
You should have.
It's dirty. But it's so soft. It's awesome. But yeah, I was super, super, super excited. And now he needs a 100K shirt. Like,
Yeah.
we got to have 100K a month.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about that. But even though I did that with my course, I now am building out an agency.
Okay.
Because I'm seeing where the opportunities are endless.
Yeah.
If you can think outside the box,
Yeah.
one of the ideas that I have just come up with and I have my big team working on is that I'm going to be able to create my own traffic using a lot of the things that Dan has taught, where I won't even need Facebook or Google ads or anything like that. People will be paying me for ad traffic. So super excited about that.
Wow. Yeah.
To be able to be in that position now.
Yeah.
You know, because back in December, when I was funnel hacking Dan, I was not
Right.
in that position. I couldn't even fathom the ideas that I have right now.
Oh.
A lot of times you have to go out there on a limb,
Mhm.
even though technically I didn't go out on a limb because
Uh-huh.
I tested it before I bought it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which y'all can too.
Yeah.
Test it before you buy it.
Right. Right.
If you watch his webinar, free web class, all right? He's going to give you techniques that you can test and you can actually get clients right then. Do it.
Right. Right.
That's all you got to do, all right? Test it before you buy. You'll be good.
Yeah.
You'll know it works. You'll have that same confidence that I had, that Rick has, that Dan has. You know what I'm saying? Test it before you buy, all right?
Yep.
But, and the ADD just struck because I have no clue where I was going with that.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. Because in the middle of all that, I kind of thought of a follow-up question, right? So you,
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right? You got to the 10K Club with your own course. Tell us a little bit more about your course and how is it, like, what did you learn from Dan and his webinar, even before you bought the course, how did you funnel hack his stuff into your course to sell more of your course? Like, before even the retargeting, like what strategy, or maybe a couple strategies, don't spill all the beans, but whatever you're comfortable with, what strategy did you use and learn from Dan that, bam, I mean, you applied it and you funnel hacked him, and then all of a sudden your course, boom, in a week, 10 grand,
Mm-hmm. Do you know, it's very interesting. The thing that I used from him that really, 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 really skyrocketed it was his scarcity.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I did not have enough scarcity in mind.
Okay. Okay.
And
All right.
when I saw what you did, I was like, oh, I get it.
Wow. Yeah.
Me buy too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really the biggest thing, was his scarcity in his funnel. I had already had the introduction email, the soap opera sequence, all that stuff was done. That scarcity, when I saw how he did it, I was like, that's what I'm missing. Right. But the other thing from Dan was the market research.
Okay.
Market research it's the cheat code to life. Like,
yeah.
You will not fail in anything, because literally he teaches you how to get your customers to tell you exactly how to sell them.
Right.
Their words.
Right. How much easier does it get, right? Yeah. That's phenomenal.
That to me, that's worth 5-10 grand. So
yeah. That's phenomenal.
It can make you so much money.
Yeah.
I made 27,000 in the first 2 weeks.
That's insane.
Why wouldn't you spend $9.97, or actually $9.97 now?
Yeah.
Then he had a $19.97 one as well.
That's
so
right.
Why wouldn't you spend that if you can make 27 grand in a couple weeks?
Yeah. It doesn't make. I mean, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, and you'd be insane not to do it. So I don't know. I mean, you've summed it all up. I mean, guys, look at the bottom of this video, above, below, on the side, whatever, embedded in the video, wherever you're watching this, maybe on my YouTube channel, wherever, right? Click the link, get more information. I'm probably going to repurpose this video. I've said that before and put it in a couple different places, but click the link down there. Watch the free training, dance free webinar, get in the group. You will see Pasha and I on the inside. Hey, what's going on? That's right. And just pick it up, go through the training, and I would say pick up the course. Definitely pick up the course. I mean, you'd be a fool not to. If you really want to change your life and change your income and change what you're doing, maybe you've been a network marketer or whatever, like Pasha, and just do it. So I think that's about it. I mean, I think that's just an amazing story. Pasha, I appreciate you being on, and everybody watching this, we'll see you guys. Yeah, no problem. We'll see you guys on the inside. That sound good?
Sound good to me. See y'all on the inside.
All right, guys. Peace. We'll see you. Bye, Pasha. Thanks again.